This programme was made with support from the National Lottery Heritage Fund. On the Heritage Channel tonight, a timely film on beach safety, a unique teaching method, the local acting tradition continues, and postcards from Louth. Welcome to the Heritage Channel, where we explore the fascinating history and heritage of North East Lincolnshire. As part of our popular Changemaker series, we caught up with three enterprising young men who have been promoting beach safety for the Humberside Police Lifestyle Challenge and raising money for the RNLI. Considering the several recent tragedies at sea, this is a timely reminder to follow beach safety advice.
The sea and the sand are beautiful, but we need to take care of them.
And take care of ourselves.
The next few minutes could keep you, your friends and your families safe.
And may even save your life.
Every year, people lose their lives in accidental drowning all around the UK. Many of these tragedies could be prevented by making safer choices.
We're here at Cleethorpes Beach to share some simple tips and help everyone stay safe and protect the beach we all love.
Before going near the sea, always check the weather, tide times and beach safety information. The sea can change quickly. Winds, waves, tides and even cold water can make all conditions dangerous.
Many people who get into trouble in the water never plan to swim.
They were walking, paddling or playing near the water's edge.
Swimming in the sea can be enjoyable and safe, providing you follow these important rules.
Never swim alone, stay with friends or family.
And younger children should always stay close to a responsible adult.
Even strong swimmers could get into trouble if they become tired, cold or caught by changing conditions.
Cold water can affect anyone, even on a warm summer's day.
Always enter the water slowly. Never jump straight in.
And be careful, there may be dangerous or sharp objects under the water.
To get into trouble, remember this advice.
Lean back, keep your ears in the water, spread your arms and legs, and control your breathing.
Floating helps you stay calm and gives you time to think. Next time you're in water, remember to practice your floating.
I'm Dan, I'm the RNLI Water Safety Officer here at Cleethorpes. We hope you never need to use this boat because the safety rescue is the one that never needs to happen. If you follow the following tips, you'll help everybody get home safely.
If you see someone in trouble, don't go in the water after them.
Call 999 and ask for the Coast Guard.
Shout to the person in the sea. Tell them to float.
And if you can do it safely, throw them something that floats, like a float, ball or life ring.
Just remember, phone, float, throw.
Paddleboarding is a great sport that everybody can enjoy, and you just need to follow some basic rules to keep safe.
If you're paddleboarding or kayaking, go out in a group.
You can join a paddleboarding club or school.
Take a means of calling for help, which could simply be a mobile phone in a waterproof pouch.
If you're surfing or paddleboarding, use your leash so you can stay connected to your board.
Before you head out, check the weather and tide times.
And always tell someone where you're going and when you'll be back.
It's always important to avoid offshore winds. If the weather changes, the winds get stronger, or you're unsure about conditions.
Don't take the risk. Head back to shore.
Keeping people safe also means keeping our beach safe. Take your litter home or use the bins at the beach. Plastic fishing lines and litter can harm our wildlife and even pollute our sea.
If you find broken glass or anything dangerous, don't touch it. Tell an adult so it can be removed safely.
Respect the wildlife that calls our coastline home.
If you bring it to the beach,
Take it home! Leave only footprints and happy memories. Every choice we make at the beach matters. When we respect the sea,
we help protect ourselves
our families, our wildlife,
and our beautiful coastline.
protect our beach, protect each other.
You can watch their beach safety film and give generously to their fundraising campaign on the links below. Thomas Turgoose, Julie Peasgood, Patricia Hodge and of course Sir John Hurt are just some of the famous actors that hail from our creative coastal community. But to pursue their dreams they had to move away to drama schools in Bristol and London. Now, professional theatre producer Lee Waddingham is giving people who want to be professional actors the chance to learn their craft right here in Grimsby at Acting Links.
As someone that was really passionate about theatre, there weren't many opportunities to train and access the industry when I was 18 years of age back in Grimsby. So to pursue my dreams I had to leave. So I auditioned for several performing arts degree courses at university and I got accepted at the University of Hertfordshire, went down south and then never came back for 30 years until now. Do you know, I'm very proud of what I've done and who I've worked with. The main body of work, produced work, was in commercial pantomime. So I've done over 200 commercial pantomimes. Ranging from #1 mega bucks pantos such as Cinderella, which was the culmination of Liverpool City of Culture with Cilla Black, Les Dennis, Jennifer Ellison. So I opened that show, created that show all around Cilla's back catalogue of music. What brought me back to Grimsby? Well, I missed fish and chips, Ted. I mean, that was just simple. No, listen, having done 30 years in London, having ticked many of my career goals, I was looking for new adventures. I actually didn't do anything for 6 months. I was just looking at the landscape here in Lincolnshire and working out what was happening, what was going on. I realised then that the professional actors that could afford to do so were going to Leeds, Manchester to do class. Because there was no space for professional actors to train. So I created Acting Links, initially working with professional actors. That took off. But then I identified and noticed that there was no space for hobbyist level actors. So I created space for hobbyist actors to train and learn about the craft. And that's really taken off. Oh, have the hobbyist actors got the bug? Oh boy, have they. We've had several hobbyist level actors go on and move up and make their professional debuts on screen and on stage. We have launched a brand new program of training for teenagers called Teen Screen Summer. And that's a week-long intensive acting for screen course, of which Lisa George will be delivering. 2 days studio-based camera technique, finding your mark, sound, all the different confidence building in front of camera. And then the final 3 days is shooting a short directed by Lisa. We do have 2 spaces remaining, so if anybody's watching and would like to take those final 2 spaces, that would be an incredible achievement in our first year to sell that programme out. If it's your passion, why should you not follow that dream? I've benefited myself from a collaboration with the Heritage Channel, and the approach came along initially to ask if any of the Acting Links professionals had presenting, and I put the call out to the professionals, and you found Braden Kerr, and he presented for you at the Festival of the Sea, and I was also, through that invitation, asked to tag along, and I loved it. So I really, really did enjoy that, and I'm looking forward to doing more work with the Heritage Channel.
The role of keeping our local heritage and traditions alive will soon pass on to a younger generation still at school. But can they thrive in a system that puts learning first and often excludes children who can't cope? A primary academy in Grimsby with a different approach to education may just have the answer. Yarborough Primary Academy in Grimsby are embracing a pioneering model of education based on the work of renowned psychiatrist and neuroscientist Dr. Bruce Perry. This neurosequential approach promotes children's emotional stability, leading to better life skills and a deeper understanding of the subjects they study. I caught up with head teacher Hannah Elbury and deputy Alex Pinkerton to find out more.
We've taken the work of Dr. Bruce Perry and his neurosequential model and was really inspired by it, and that kind of underpins now what we call the YA way. In simple terms, the brain grows in a layer cake fashion from the bottom up, which means that in order to get to the thinking part of the brain, which is what schools traditionally are very interested in, of course, because we want children to learn, you have to have the lower regions of the brain regulated and online before you can reach the thinking part of the brain. What we're saying is the brain science teaches us that in order to get to those thinking parts, children need to feel safe in their bodies, they need to feel loved and connected and feel a sense of belonging before they can learn. So we are very passionate about ensuring that children feel safe and loved in order to get the best out of their brains, the best out of their learning experiences here. And we know, reflecting on our own learning experiences, when we feel safe and comfortable in the building in our own bodies, and when we feel like we belong and connect and have that wider support, and I'm with people that I truly trust and I can be my truest self with, in those moments, that's when the real learning happens. I think it's important to remember that we are a mainstream primary school. We teach the national curriculum, we teach reading, writing, maths, history, geography, like every other primary school. But what we believe here around neuroscience and the YA way and the way that brains are built helps us do that even better.
It's much more of a family feel. It makes the staff much more approachable for the children. If they're sad or distressed, they're okay to come for us for a hug. They climb on our knee. Lots of schools don't have that level of interaction that we have with our children. And I think because they trust us so much, we can help with problems before they become too big.
Everything that we do is rooted in relationships first, and that is something that we bring into every single interaction. But more specifically, what we do is we start the day off with something called Shaky Hand Gang.
And we believe in that unconditional positive regard. That's why around school, whether it be classrooms or the main hall, you'll see Shaky Hand Gang. And this is where children, when they are greeted, can make a choice, whether it be a high five, a wave, a fist bump, a hug.
Or there's a section that says you choose. I've been known to try and do the splits or a cartwheel or anything the child chooses, so they're being greeted as an individual, how they want. My favourite's a hug.
Now, the important thing to remember here is, because it is physical touch, it's initiated by the children and obviously directed by them as well. It's their choice.
The thing I like most about my school is how kind everyone is and how we get to share that every Friday in the Globe Mo Show.
You can watch the full story of this new approach to education on the school's YouTube channel. James Trousdale led the council team that transformed the cultural landscape of North East Lincolnshire over recent years. We caught up with him as he prepared to leave for a new role in North Lincolnshire to reflect on his time in Grimsby and what the future holds.
I started working at North East Lincolnshire Council in January 2020, so the council was lucky enough to get some funding from what's called the Cultural Development Fund. We got some funds from Arts Council England and National Lottery Heritage Fund to fund my post. The Cultural Development Fund became known locally as Grimsby Creates, and what that essentially funded was the refurbishment of St James's Square, and specifically within that the public artwork that Annabelle McCourt produced, the Murmurations, which is on the Wilco's Wall, as it will forever be known, and Adrian Riley's Come Follow Me piece, which is the history of Grimsby engraved into the path as you walk between the hotel and the Minster's door. And then in addition to that, we worked in terms of supporting the local creative sector with a whole host of different development opportunities, and then we used that funding as well to kickstart various projects, so the Paint the Town Proud project, Edible Grimsby, Our Future Starts Here, and we've also delivered the People Power Partnership project, which I don't know if people can remember was a really spectacular outdoor dance piece which was in Garibaldi Street car park a few years ago now. A lot of my work has been supporting the local heritage sector as well as the creative sector to grow and prosper with all sorts of great projects. The heritage sector and creative sector in North East Links has always been really keen to drive forward projects, and there's been numerous people working away over the years, grafting in terms of trying to get cultural and heritage projects off the ground. So there wasn't that much investment from all sorts of different organisations, be it the council directly or those lottery funders in individual projects. So I think there was a keenness. I think obviously when Cultural Development Fund money came in, there was an excitement that we've got millions of pounds to do all sorts of exciting things, but again making sure that those collaborations are there between local organisations and national organisations as well. So one of the important things I've been doing over the last few years is kind of brokering those relationships, making sure there's an opportunity for creatives to talk to each other, learn from other places and work together. So some really good examples now where those sorts of projects are really bearing fruit. And I suppose the biggest and boldest example at the moment is the Our Future Starts Here programme, which hopefully many of you will have seen Helios in Grimsby Minster, and that's a really great collaboration between the likes of the Culture House, Hammond House, Vanel, Green Futures, all those sorts of organisations working together at a really big scale. Lots of different organisations and individuals have grown in different ways, and that's something which I'm really proud to look back on. So there's lots of really great things happening collectively. It's hopefully making a real impact on people's lives.
For over 30 years, Don Mackenzie, co-founder of Linkish Community Trust and Hammond House gallery artist, painted original postcards from wherever he was in the world and sent them home to his mum in Louth. Postcards from Louth, a Litfest 26 community project supported by East Lindsey District Council and Arts Council England, aims to bring this tradition to a new generation. Will be open each Saturday for people to come and create their own postcards and post them to someone they love in our special postbox. An exhibition of the cards will be on display in the gallery before we stick a stamp on them and send them on their way. A special Children's Weekend on the 15th and 16th of August will feature tutor-led sessions for children up to 14. You can choose an outline of an iconic Louth scene to colour in or a blank card to create your own masterpiece. The activity, including the postage stamp, is free to everyone, but donations are welcome. Cards with the original watercolour paintings will also be available for sale. In other heritage news, Hammond House National Year of Reading champion Jessica Johnson and Denise Forward from the Women's History Group will be part of an ITV documentary currently in production. It's all hush-hush for now, but watch this space. A series of summer film clubs from Target NEL and Hammond House will give more young people in Grimsby the chance to become young filmmakers. The annual Picnic in the Park events from the Culture House will feature some of the best of the local music scene in People's Park every Sunday during August. Summer art workshops feature in the programme of events at the Hammond House Gallery during August with art teacher Amanda Hill. Book your place now on the link below. The August Japanese Culture Festival at the Gallery was a huge success with 9 different fully booked sessions on everything from calligraphy and origami to flower arranging and even a kimono experience. Look out for more Japanese workshops coming soon. The amazing new Rabbit Hole Bookshop in Grimsby has been voted Regional Independent Bookstore of the Year in the 2026 British Book Awards. Located in our big picture in Bethlehem Street, the magical space is full of beautiful books by local authors. And finally, an Autumn Heritage Fair at Grimsby Minster on the 19th of September features a host of free events and activities, including a soundscape in St James Square, a book fair, artisan crafts, storytelling, children's art club, a choir, and even tours of the Minster with a chance to try your hand at bell ringing. Local authors and artisans can contact project manager Jessica Johnson for a free space. Well, that's all from the Heritage Channel team tonight. If you have a heritage story to tell, contact us in the link below. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next month for more heritage news, views and local stories. This programme was made with support from the National Lottery Heritage Fund.